Never as good as you think, never as bad as you think. Wasn't as good as last week. I can tell you right now that started it out 3 and out, and then we came back with a 60-yard touchdown pass, which was fantastic. That's what we talk about, recovering and moving forward. And then we drove it down and drove it down again, 2 in a row, had a chance for another touchdown, and we get a little bit of leakage. I think from where I saw it might have been from the running back, and he's got a step just to the right, and we don't make the play. We got a guy open in the end zone. And so for me, with the ones that had to do with finishing, we converted on third down last week and finished almost every time in the red zone, and we didn't get that done this week. So we've got to just make sure that'll be the emphasis this week in practice. Good throw, good route, great protection. He broke some tackles. It was really, really good. The one thing that I thought that was positive, I thought our running backs, our receivers, and our tight ends, yards after contact, I thought were fantastic. I thought we made a lot of plays after the catch, and that's something that we're going to have to do to be successful, because the yards in this league, as we all know, are precious. Protected the ball well after the catch. Again, with the one group, Drew threw an interception. Receiver's got to flatten it off. He's got to throw it flatter. So we'll learn from that, hopefully, too.
What did you see out of the offensive line today? Once the defense got some.
They did. They did. We'd been running the ball pretty consistent, and I'll bet you our first down efficiency wasn't as good as it was last week either. But they did a nice job, and they cranked up some more twists and some more just stuff. You're in the 15th, 16th practice. There's more stuff, and so they did a nice job. I thought they came and played a lot better up front there and took it to us a little bit.
What do you see from your tight ends?
Our tight ends right now, the biggest thing with them is catching the ball on a consistent basis. We start series in practice, and you just can't catch the ball 80% of the time as a tight end. You got to be up in the 95th percentile, and we've got to get better at doing that. I think they are. It's a good group. They're run blocking. They're really trying to be physical. Coach Merrow's got them trying to play physical, and that's what we have to do at the point of attack. So they are definitely developing, like the young tight end, Justin. In terms of his development, he's got a long way to go, but I like where he's at right now.
2 weeks from the opener, how do you feel about your guys?
I like where we're at. We certainly, like I always tell them, if you think you've arrived, we're in big trouble. We are so far away. But you know what? Our expectations are very high for this offense, and they can achieve everything. But we got a long way to go. I'm glad we're not playing tomorrow. To be quite frank, and I think any coach that says that they're ready to play tomorrow, right now at this time, is full of baloney. That's why you got 29 practices before you get ready. So I do think we're going in the right direction. I do believe that they're excited about hitting somebody else, but we've got to fine-tune some things right now, and we got to get a lot better for us to be successful to have a chance to beat Southern Miss. I already knew what Boom was going to get. That was already decided before we went out there. He got his, 3 carries, and I wanted him to get whacked. I wanted him to feel it get on the ground. He picked up a protection, which was fantastic to see that. So everything that I needed to get done today with him, it got done. He's practicing at a high tempo right now, and he's really doing some good things. But that's got to be a consistent thing, and it's got to be for him to have that job. You've got to act like it every day. And if you don't, then we're going to move forward. And he's accepted that challenge. In his last 6, 7 practices, he's practiced like he wants the job. But if not, we got other guys. That room's very competitive right now. So that's a great thing.
In your years of coaching, do you ever feel good after the second leg?
After the second scrimmage?
Yeah.
You know what? That's a great question. No, you know what? There's something about that one. We jumped on them last week. They did a great job. But talking about it offensively, that's where we got to be consistent. I'm okay. We went 3 and out, and then we came back and recovered, and we had a 60-yard touchdown. That's huge. That's a step in the right direction. Then you go down. Okay, if we kick a field goal, okay, a 3 and out, a touchdown, and a field goal, I'm all in. But then the next time you get down there, you can't kick a field goal. You know what I mean? It's got to be 7. Otherwise, you know, we can't finish, and that's what we're going to talk about. We got to, you know, Coach talks about those small strokes. That's doing the little things right in those tighter areas in the red zone. And if we'll do that, then we'll be really good. I really believe that. I think we'll really have a chance.
How well are you guys taking care of the ball? That was one of your concerns going into football camp.
Right now, really, really well. Yeah. And
Very good.
I'm talking about that first group, you know.
Who'd you say caught the 60-yarder?
Ross. Thank you all. Have a great weekend.